Hi, it's Nika from Fabulously Creative. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here and you like planning, memory keeping, and crafting in general, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So today I am doing a memory planning process in my memory planner, and I'm just showing you before I get started with the process how my memory planner looks. This is a DIY planner, and it is basically the size of a classic Happy Planner cut in half. And I think they sell the Happy Planner. It's called the Happy Notes, even though I'm not sure I've seen it recently, but I'm just showing you kind of how my old spreads look, just giving you a quick flip through. I got started on this memory planner I think in 2020, and I kind of lost my craft mojo, and so my plan is to pick it back up and jump right back in. So this first spread is I'm starting with the first or second week of January, but I just wanted to show you how those spreads look before I get started. Oh, and I also did get a few questions about this DIY planner, and I have not done a tutorial on it because I don't recommend it. I like the way it looks, but if you see the sides of it, it did not hold up well because the sides are exposed. It's chipboard, basically chipboard with a cover on it, but I need to figure out a way to wrap the sides. But you know, with a Happy Planner, you still have to cut those slots, so there will still be some exposed chipboard. So if I do figure it out and make a better one, I will definitely do a tutorial on that. A tutorial on this little planner. But if you don't want to make one, you can also always just buy the Happy Notes size. I don't know if it's Happy Notes or Happy Nietzsche. I'm not sure what size, because Happy Planner has came out with a few different sizes. And for the insert I am using, this is a free printable. You can get it on my website. I'll leave the link in the description box. And it doesn't have like dates or anything on it like a regular planner insert. I want it to almost have the feel of a shrunken Project Life, or Project Life inside of a planner, but you don't have to worry about the cards, the pockets, any of that. And these are the supplies I'll be using. I printed a bunch of these old tags. I don't even know if you can still get those, but those are from Caitlin Schaefer. If you've been crafting or scrapbooking for a while, you probably already have some of those tags, but the rest are just random die cuts. And in the last box are some things from my shop, and these little spots I will be using for the journaling, they do come on the insert. I'll show you. This is how it looks when you print it off. So one side is the insert, you just have to print two of them, and then the other side you get all of these little journaling spots that fit nicely into the squares. The top ones are just gray. Then they have a little checklist ones. I do use the checklist ones for my planner, so you can use this in different ways. You can also use this as a planner insert if you like this. You don't have to use it just for memory keeping. So now that I've got that out the way, let's get started on this process. I'm really excited because this is my first spread of the year, but I must apologize because I am a little rusty with, I guess, memory keeping. So the video may be a bit jumpy, and also it's also a bit long because, all right, I do sit and plan out which cards I want to use, mainly just because I love scrapbook paper and I have a lot of it to use and get rid of. So I know most memory planners, they just put their pictures down on the insert. I like layering, and I think that's kind of the theme in all of my projects and my planners, my craft projects, everything. I like layers. So I am just putting down all these squares, and this is kind of my favorite part. I just love seeing how all the different patterns come together, and they actually don't they don't match, but they just somehow come together. And I'm having, I don't know, kind of a hard time getting them straight, because since the size of this planner, like the boxes aren't just an even number where you can just cut a 3-inch piece of paper. It's like an odd number, or odd shape. So they aren't all cut perfectly. And I'm just trying to make sure that my picture matches before I put that down. Oh, and my pictures, I do not, for this project, I do not print my pictures on photo paper. They are printed on just plain old cardstock. And the reason being is because I don't take a whole lot of time editing my pictures, and I don't know, just editing them, laying them out, putting them in any special format. I just upload them all on my computer and hit print. Like some of them, I have to cut them down to this size. So if this was, I don't know, maybe a full scrapbook layout, I would use photo paper. I do have a Canon selfie printer. I just didn't feel like pulling it out for this project. So I'm just seeing where all of my pictures, trying to see where all of my pictures go. Oh, and also, these are not the best pictures. They're just, other than my craft pictures, because I do take the time, like a lot of those are from Instagram, so I do take the time to edit those. The other ones are just snapshots of just daily life that I want to remember. Like that one in the middle is actually it's actually very blurry. But me and my son were playing with the tablet trying to take selfies, and he wouldn't keep still. He kept laughing, but I don't know, I still like those moments in those little pictures. So for this first part, I did edit that out a bit because it took me forever to get those alphas on there. And I just spelled out Taco Tuesday, and I used one of my old tricks for this picture. If you ever want to get everybody in the picture, you take a picture almost like you're doing a selfie, but you put everyone else in the background. In this picture, we had Taco Tuesday and game night. I think we were playing Risk or something. And I am just spelling out game night with these little alphas. I got those alphas from Webster's Pages. Oh, and the other alphas are from my shop. They will be back soon. They haven't been in stock in a minute, but if you want to use those, I will put them back in stock soon. And now here is the part that took me a minute. I was trying to treat this middle section kind of like a title card almost. And if any of you remember me back from my Project Life days, I used to obsess over those title cards every week. So I don't know, I guess I went into that title card mode. Like I had to move things around a few times. So I have this, this is just a picture of the planner I was using that week. That's my micro planner. And I'm just adding some ink around the edges so you can see it against the white paper. All right, and you'll see I'll stick it down for the first time in a minute. And I don't know, I left this part in because I couldn't, it was just too much to take it out. And what is a title card without some tiny little florals? And on this tag, the plan was to just put the date, but as you can see, my floral got covered up.